Bob Dylan originally wrote this song, but the most famous version is Manfred Mann's version, and that's the one you'll always hear on the radio. So this lesson is for a 4-string, or you can easily play this on a 3-string also. Just omit that upper string and play the appropriate 3 easy chords on the 3-string. Same strumming pattern, however you want to do it. I'll explain that later, but we're going to need a capo on the 4th fret. Before you put that capo on, make sure you're tuned to an open G. That low string will be a G. The next string will be a D. The next string will be another G. Upper string will be a B. And when you get that capo on, you're going to want to retune it to make sure you're in tune. And when you retune, the low string is now a B. Next string is an F sharp. Next string is another B. Upper string is now a D sharp. I'm still going to call them out as if it's an open G. Low G, D, upper G, and B. Otherwise I'm going to get confused and don't want to get you confused. So, and also our 5th fret is now our 1st fret. Yeah, we're never going to go past the 3rd fret, except on the very little beginning lick. And alright, I'm going to show you that now. So we're going to come up to the 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret. We're going to strike that 3 times. Then we're going to come up to the 5th fret, strike it once, and back to the 3rd fret 1 time. And you know, they're playing that on some kind of windpipe, little flute or something. I have no idea what that he's playing in that video. Some type of little small wind instrument. But you can also play it here, and it's also the exact melody for the chorus chords, and I'll show you that in a second. So again, now we're going to come to the 2nd fret on the upper G string. We're going to strike that, and then hit the upper G string open. And right here, I like to put just a little slur into a little bend. Not too much, but because you can hear them, they're doing a little slide, almost like a. But that's not the note we want to use. I'm just giving an example. Now we're going to come to the 5th fret on the D string, and we're going to strike that 3 times. The first 2 times just kind of, and then the 3rd time, kill it. And that's the little intro to the song. The song actually starts out with the chorus. And I'm going to show you the only 3 chords involved in the entire song real quick before we get started. So, the first one is going to be an open G. That's what I'm going to call it. You know, it's like if we don't have the capo on. So we want to strike all 4 strings open. If you're on a 3-string, just strike all 3 strings open. Okay, so now we want to play a D chord. We'll take our index finger on the 2nd fret on the upper G string. Take our ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B string. We're going to strike that D string open, and all 3 together as a chord. And we're going to play a C chord We'll take our middle finger on the second fret on the D string, index finger on the first fret on the B string, and strike the upper G string open. All three of those together as a chord. C chord. The strumming pattern's the same. It's actually however you want it. I strummed this totally a little different from the actual song, and I'll tell you the difference when we get going. But alright, let's get started. Besides the intro, it starts off with the chorus. So we're going to strike the open G. Go to the D 2 times. Now, when I strum the open G, I really don't know how many times I do that, but I have a pattern, and I repeat it each time. Now, on the actual song, they're doing a lot of they're doing strumming, and they're really just hitting a lot of the chords open, like during the chorus and the verse. So they're like just slowly hitting those chords open, but I do more strumming. So we're going to start out with an open G. Go to the D 2 times. Every time we go to that D, it's only going to be for 2 times. And then back to the G. And then start it over. Now, when I start it over, I'll hit 2 open Gs. Like that, and then I start doing some strumming. So each time is when I start it over, so slowly. We're going to go to that D 2 times. So really, once you learn the chords and kind of the strumming pattern I'm showing you, you just listen to the song, and yes, you can play along with the original Manfred Mann song on YouTube and be in tune with it. So you just play along with it and develop your own strumming pattern. That's all I can tell you, because mine's totally different. Alright, so open G. Right here we want to go to that C chord. Now right here also I strum it a little different on a CBG. I strike it twice just like that D, except a little quicker. And then I quickly strum it a few times. And then back to that G. And then just repeat the whole thing 2 times, and that's the actual chorus. So I'm going to play the entire thing kind of slowly all the way through. So here we go. Is the chorus, and now it goes right into the verse. So coming out of that last, let's see, I played the very last one. So now when you go into the verse, you just want to strike the open G 2 times like this. And then you go to the C. Just open 2 times. And back to the G. Back to the C. Each time, 2 times if you listen to the album. So, except the second time on the C, I give it a little, just to make it more interesting. So, slowly that'll go like. quicker, more up to speed, and the way I play it when I add in the little strumming on the second time. Whoops. And I really don't remember how many times, they play that 4 times. One time would be that's what I count as one. So anyway, and then he goes into the chorus, and everyone stops, and he's like, when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everyone will jump for joy or something like that. So but if you want to, right there, right after that last C, Quinn the Eskimo is here, everyone's going to jump for joy. Yeah, I don't sing, so I'm just trying to tell you what I'm doing here. You can just hit the open G, D, C, and open G. One time each for the chorus there, where everybody stops. You can follow along with the vocals. Just then it goes back into the actual chorus with everyone. Wow, that's basically the entire song. It's a quick song. It repeats itself over and over. So that's it. 3 simple chords. Pretty fun song just to jam along with. And if you can sing, like myself, you might enjoy this one. So thanks for watching, and I'll get back soon with another one.